Are you looking into winter garden? Well, we're getting to it right now. My name is June Kranick, and when it comes to residential, we try and hit all the hot spots. So let's talk about winter garden today. I went out there to film for a client that's looking to purchase a house. And just so you know, this is February 2023. And when I went to the house, the listing agents were there and they had 10 appointments that day. So with everyone saying, oh, the housing market's slowing down and it's gonna crash and nobody's buying, not true. So anyway, in the general area, I saw a couple communities that I wanted to share with you because I thought they were lovely and beautiful. And one of them was called McAllister Landing. And when I pulled in, the first thing I thought, am I Homes? I was wrong though. It's actually Meritage Homes, but I also saw Dream Finders on there. So I don't know if it's one of those collective, couple different developers, but it wasn't a large community. But these homes are big. They are very big homes, meaning large, in space and size. And they had that Mediterranean style, definitely a taste-specific type of home. And so it's nestled right there on Lake Apopka. I have a map which will show you how big and vast Lake Apopka is. And just so you know, couple of things about Lake Apopka. It's the 4th largest lake in Florida. Also, it's 30,800 acres, expands about 48.4 miles. Now, I've also heard that I'm not even gonna talk about alligators because everyone's scared of them, and now I'm scared of them from talking about them so much. Anyway, this, again, showing the map, it's right off of Fuller's Crossing Road. Just a really nice area. And what I do love about Winter Garden, which there are some other areas in Orlando that are similar, is that there are a lot of unique styled homes. They're not cookie cutter, they're not community style. So there was a lot to look at when I drove around, a lot of mid-century modern homes and ranch style homes, just really cool stuff. Now let's talk about a couple of the specifics of McAllister Landing. You can see from the entranceway, it's not gated, which I do love, but it just had a beautiful entranceway. They didn't have a lot of amenities, though I do know that the HOA is $145 a month. So, and I will show in a little bit what that includes. Just the location in general, and just beautiful homes. Now, we were driving on a street called Juniper Hammock, so I had to love that. A little shout out to my name. So the first house that I'm gonna be showing you is on the MLS. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1-story, which there wasn't many of those. It was 3,027 square feet. So for a 1-level home, that's a pretty large home. And it was in pending status. It was built in 2019 and it was pending at $675,000. So yeah, nice homes. On the inside, show you some pictures. It just depends on what your tastes are. I did like the white. I like white cabinets, the white countertops. I like all the white. So it was lovely. Most of the homes that were on the MLS did not have furniture in it, so some of the pictures didn't show as well. So then the second home that I'm showing is a 7-bedroom, 4-bath, which is a biggin. It was 5,124 square feet, so that is a massively big house. It was on the MLS for $715,000. It was not the largest home that was out there, so the prices there, what was on the MLS, what has been, what was active, what was pending, what was sold. The prices range from about $688,000 all the way up to $799,000 at an 8-bedroom, 4-bath. So yeah, for this location, I didn't think the prices were completely out of whack. The 8-bedroom, 4-bath is 6,197 square feet, and that's heated square feet. That's not including whatever is on the outside. So these are really, really large homes, and hopefully they have the AC capacity. They're newer homes, so usually the insulation does a great job, and power bill is much lower. Unless you choose to go solar, which that's a whole nother discussion. Something to think about with solar is that when you purchase a home that has solar on it, unless the original homeowner paid for it, lock, stock, and barrel, that bill gets passed on to you. So that's just definitely something to think about, because the solar panels don't move. Now I'm also going to show a map of where Winter Garden actually is located, so you can see its proximity. Winter Garden is a very, very lovely place, and if you work from home or you don't mind a little tiny bit of a commute, I would recommend Winter Garden. It's beautiful. You know, they have the West Orange Trail, which I did a full video on all things to do with Winter Garden, which I will put down in the description, even though it was one of my first videos, so didn't really love it. But anyway, also I wanted to talk about the downtown area. The downtown area, which by the way is about 3 miles from where this community is located. I went yesterday and they had some kind of activity or event going on, and it was packed. But normally you see families down there, people have golf carts, they ride around, there's restaurants, there's shops, there's coffee shops. It's very dog friendly. You see a lot of dogs. Couldn't take my dogs because mine are ill behaved. They have a brewery. They have a farmer's market on the weekend, which I was hoping to get to, but there was too many people there and I had to go. Yeah, the farmer's market is all the rave down in Winter Garden. So it is just a really, really cool area to live in. People say Orlando, and there's many pockets of Orlando. Winter Garden is one of my favorites. I don't think it's overcrowded. It's easily accessible off 429 and off the turnpike. So it's just a very cool place, something to think about. Something to definitely think about. Don't know what the school rating is. It's just as easy as looking it up online so that I don't get myself in any trouble. But yeah, if you're thinking about moving to Orlando, you may want to consider Winter Garden. Again, I've done pretty lengthy, I think it was like a 30-minute video, which is probably too long for most people, but it'll show you a lot of the different pieces. But I am going to run some footage so you can see some of this area, and hopefully we can splice in some of the old footage so you can see what Winter Garden's really all about. One of the areas that I didn't get a chance to talk about was how it's located right on Lake Apopka, which is super cool. Though it is not in a flood zone, I checked that. It is flood zone X, which is very low risk. But you can see there's like a little playground area, and then you can walk out onto the dock. Of course, you're gonna go by a sign that says, "Be careful of snakes and alligators," which when I got to the dock, the water was high, so I had to get the heck on out of there because I scared myself. But that's one of the things that I believe the HOA covers, is that you have the dock area. Don't know much about boats, didn't see too many, but it is very nice. And you could see the homes that were facing the lake. So I'm sure those were a lot more expensive. Nice real estate there. So that would be something to really take a look at. And it had a nice amount of landscape, or I should say grass, so that it wasn't so close that you had to worry about any kind of flooding issues. So I think that was a huge benefit of McAllister Landing. So today we were talking about the Winter Garden area and specifically McAllister Landing, but if that's not what you're looking for, well, you definitely have to let me know. You have to reach out, let me know exactly what it is that you're looking for so that we can get those videos out to you right away. So remember, if you're thinking about moving to Orlando or Florida in general, well then send us a text, give us a call, send us an email, however you wish to connect, because we got you covered when it comes to moving to Orlando or Florida in general. And we will see you on the next video. Bye for now.